What is up, Raidernation? It's your boy Samora back at it again with another video. Now I know it's been a whole week since you guys seen this big ass Samoan face. I had a lot of things going on, a lot of family stuff going on, but I'm finally back. I just wanted to do a quick video today, kind of going over everything that has went on this past week and also giving you guys the 3 keys to victory this Sunday. I know that our Raiders team has been struggling and it's been tough for us Raider fans to actually watch this team, but at the end of the day, we still want this team to win. I mean, do we? I mean, we could get a higher draft pick, but you know what? That's besides the point. There should be no reason why this Raiders team should be losing to the Indianapolis Colts here in Las Vegas. And for those fans that will be coming to Vegas this weekend, still rooting for this team here in Las Vegas and are looking for something to do, then today, Saturday night at 8 p.m. at Illuminarium, the Blackout Party is finna be back. Namek will be performing live. There's gonna be a lot of super fans there. Gorilla Rilla, I will be over there as well, partying it up before tomorrow's game. Hopefully the Raiders can come away with the victory because I don't know how much longer the Raidernation can take this shit. There will be a cover charge at the door, but if you guys are interested in getting your tickets online, then I will be putting the link down in the comments below. And last but not least, I want to give a huge shout out to you guys, man. We finally hit 40,000 subscribers this past weekend, man. It's a huge blessing, and man, I wouldn't do any of this if it wasn't for any of you guys. So I really do appreciate each and every single one of you guys. With that being said, I will be doing the giveaway for the autographed Trayvon Merrick jersey and the autographed Cleveland Farrell jersey. All you gotta do is just comment down below and write hashtag 40K giveaway. So hopefully after we get this win on Sunday, I will be picking out 2 winners for these 2 jerseys. Before we start off with this video, a word from our sponsor. I do want to let you guys know if you guys are going to go to the game this weekend or any other Raiders game this year, then I want to let you guys know about the Game Time app. If you're looking for some cheap last minute tickets for the Raider game or just any other events, then this is the app for you. Not only do they provide great prices, but when you're looking for tickets, they show you your exact view from your seat. Use my promo code Samoan Raider to get $20 off your first order of $150 or more.
And you tell them one thing, just win, baby.
So I got some Nation news that you can use. First of all, like I said, it's been a crazy, hectic week for our Raiders team, especially after losing to the Jacksonville Jaguars last week. A lot of people were just frustrated, as well as me, a lot of Raider fans. Half the fans, you know, blaming Josh McDaniels, saying that they want Josh McDaniels fired. The other half just blaming Derek Carr because they're just over with this team and they just want to start anew. Anywho, there has been a lot of moving parts throughout the whole organization this past week, and I'm going to be going over most of them with you guys. The first one being linebacker Divine Diablo being placed on IR. Now, Divine Diablo was our leading tackler this season and was a solid linebacker for us. Had a lot of ups and a lot of downs, but this is a tough blow for the defense. And just when I thought, you know, Blake Martinez was going to take over as the next linebacker in line to take over, you know, Divine Diablo's spot, this guy ends up retiring from the NFL. I mean, we were so bad that this dude had to retire mid-season. And he posted this on his IG saying, "I'm announcing my retirement from the game of football. I had an amazing journey with some incredible franchises and made lifelong friendships. I have chosen to step away from this career at this time to focus on my family and future passions. I am excited for this new journey and appreciate all the fans and organizations that have supported me throughout the years." Man, this dude basically said he'd rather go collect Pokemon cards than play with this Raiders organization. I mean, that must tell you something, man, that we have no kind of leadership up top, you know, starting with Josh McDaniels and Mark Davis. I don't know what the hell is going on, but the fact that, you know, Blake Martinez did not want to at least finish off the rest of the season with this team just goes to show that, you know, there's something going on in this organization. You know, all we can say is just good luck to your future endeavors and thank you for rocking the silver and black for just a couple of games. And so with Blake Martinez retiring now, the Raiders have went on and signed veteran linebacker Reggie Ragland to the practice squad and also have called up linebacker Curtis Bolton to the active roster. Now, after all the shit that we had to deal with throughout the season, I have no optimism. All of that is out the door. So bringing in a guy like Reggie Ragland, who played under Patrick Graham before, and even bringing up Curtis Bolton ain't really gonna do much for this defense. I don't even think these guys are gonna be any type of factor out there for our defense. I mean, they could go out there and prove me wrong, but at this point, I really don't care. And just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, news came out yesterday that linebacker Denzel Perryman is questionable for this weekend's matchup versus the Colts. I mean, who do we have at linebacker now, man? Just Luke Masterson? We are really struggling right now on the defensive side of the ball, man, especially at that linebacker position. Now, Diablo wasn't the only one placed on IR because two guys that just recently got their contract extensions were also placed on IR, first being tight end Darren Waller. The team has announced that our star tight end is heading to the IR and will be out for at least 4 weeks after restraining his hamstring in practice.
We talking about practice, not a game. We talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that?
But it gets better, Raider Nation, because not only did Darren Waller get placed on IR, but wide receiver Hunter Renfrow was placed on IR as well and will be out for at least 4 weeks, but it's possible that he could be out for the rest of the season.
What?
I know that we can't really control injuries and whatnot, but these two guys recently just got their contract extension and has not done shit for this team, for this offense this season. If you look at these two guys' stats this season, it's not that good. For Darren Waller, he has 16 receptions for 175 yards and 1 touchdown. Now, as for Hunter Renfrow, this guy has 21 receptions for 192 yards and no touchdowns, man. Again, you can blame Josh McDaniels and Derek Carr and the offensive line and everybody else. But at the end of the day, the best ability is availability, and these two guys have barely been on the field this year. I don't know, man. And lucky enough for the Raiders, man, we got good backups to back up these two buffoons out there. You know, Matt Collins and Foster Moreau has been doing a solid job this season, but there has also been plenty of times where, you know, Derek Carr has missed these two downfield, but again, you know, it's never Derek Carr's fault. Now, after Sunday's loss last week, we finally got our wish a little too late. The Raiders have claimed safety Sidney Jones. This was a huge move for the Raiders and a huge move for the defense, so hopefully he can provide some type of spark on this defense because we desperately need it, especially in the secondary. Our secondary is trash. But one huge takeaway after last week's loss is that this new regime ain't giving a fuck no more. They're cleaning house, and it started this past week. In a corresponding move after signing Sidney Jones, the Raiders have started to clean house, getting rid of former first-round pick safety Jonathan Abram. Now, it did not take long for him to get claimed off of waivers because the Green Bay Packers swooped this dude right up. So good luck to Jonathan Abram in his time in Green Bay, man. I know it didn't really go well for him here in Las Vegas, but it is what it is. Once a Raider, always a Raider. I just feel like it's only a matter of time. Cleveland Farrell is going to be off the roster and possibly even Josh Jacobs. Now, lastly, the Raiders did make a couple more signings, signing tight end Jacob Hollister and also activating safety Isaiah Polamau. Let's fucking go. I'm happy that the Raiders finally came to their senses and brought on the Oos because I know this dude is going to help out the secondary and be the next Troy Polamalu.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Okay, I'm joking. I'm just really happy to see the Oos on the team.
I got the keys now.
Now for your 3 keys to the game, man, I just wanted to cut straight to the chase because 1, you know, I'm putting this video out the day before the game, and 2, I ain't got a lot of time to just go over this whole game in depth. So I wanted to give you guys 3 keys that the Raiders can use to hopefully win this week's game. Number 1 is get to the quarterback. Now, last week, this defense did not get not 1 sack on Trevor Lawrence. This dude Lawrence looked like he was comfortable in the pocket and was able to put together a couple of scoring drives to help them win the game. Now, I'm not sure, man. This defense has had its ups and its downs so far this year, but this past weekend, you know, they were getting torn up by this Jaguars offense. Now, there was a couple of drives where the defense did really good and a couple of other drives where they just looked plain out horrible. You know, I know the offense did not help out, but the defense has definitely got to help this team out a lot, especially if the offense ain't scoring any points. Now, this week, the Raiders are going to be going up against a high school coach, a third-string quarterback, and a bad offensive line. So there should be no reason why this defense cannot apply any kind of pressure on Sam Ehlinger. I swear, if this defense somehow, some way makes this dude Sam Ehlinger look like the next Tom Brady out there,
I wanna kill my mom. What the? I wanna kill my dad. I wanna kill my grandma.
so I'm gonna need Patrick Graham and this defense to step the fuck up this week, man. Especially you, Chandler. I mean, this guy got paid a lot of money to come over here and get to the quarterback, and so far this year, he still has not gotten there. I don't care how many tackles for loss he gets. I don't care how many pressures he puts on the quarterback. I want him to sack the quarterback. That's what we paid him the big dollars to do. Because it seems like each and every week, Max is the only guy out there looking like he wants to play defense, you know? Just don't make Sam Ehlinger get comfortable in the pocket. Key number 2, DC needs to get mobile. Now, I don't know what's been going on with Derek Carr these past couple of weeks. One week he looks like a great quarterback. The next week he looks like a fucking statue in the fucking pocket out there. We need to see that Derek Carr that we've seen against the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. The guy that would run all over the pocket, extend plays, and run for the first down, man. That's the Derek Carr that we want to see. And I don't want to hear about no injury here and there, no excuses. Because if you're injured, if you're not 100% ready to go out there, then you need to join your buddies over there on the IR and sit your ass down and put Jarrett Stidham in the game right now, because I just don't want to hear any more excuses from Derek Carr. If you're going to be on the field, we need you to be out there and play the best type of football you can play out there. I know it does not help when, you know, some of these receivers drop the ball, Devontae Adams, but when the pocket collapses, don't just sit in the fucking pocket and take the sack. Run out of the pocket, make a play, get the first down, do something out there, man. But I'm not only going to get on Derek Carr, because I'm also going to get on this offensive line. The offensive line has been solid so far this year, but last week we seen them collapse quite a couple of times. But you know, this offensive line, you guys need to step up as well, man. We cannot have Derek Carr in the pocket looking like happy feet out there. And you know, when the defense gets to Derek Carr, you know, once or twice, Derek Carr is gonna look like shit out there. If we get conservative happy feet Derek Carr out there, then we gonna lose this weekend's game. But if we get Lamar Jackson out there, then I'm pretty sure we're going to be leaving Las Vegas with a huge W. Now, my third and last key to this game is finish the game. Now, this team has been really stressful, and we've done something that we have not seen in quite a long time, and that is giving up leads, choking away games. Now, you know, I know how it feels to be a Chargers fan now, but this team has been leading in a couple of games this year. You know, it's 17-0, 20-10, 20-0, and we've lost all of those games, especially last week's game. We were up 17-0 at one point. I don't know what it is about this team, this coaching staff, this offense, this defense, but it seems like we can never put our foot on the gas pedal and just slap teams left and right. At this point, it just seems like no lead is safe with this team. Shit, we could be up by 30 at half, and I still would not feel comfortable with this team to finish off this game. So this week against the Indianapolis Colts, obviously we do got to start off strong. We got to execute on offense, on defense, on special teams, and we got to finish the game with the same energy that we had coming into this game. I know I say this over and over again, and it sounds like a broken record, and it is cliche to say right now, but this week is a must-win game for this team. I just know that we just need to see a win, because this Raider Nation can't take any more of this suffering. With that said, Raider Nation, how are you guys feeling about tomorrow's game? What is your game score prediction? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, don't forget to hit that like button if you guys do enjoy this video, and also subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. If you guys do want to be a part of the giveaway, don't forget to just comment down below and write hashtag 40K giveaway. With that being said, until the end of the game tomorrow, this is your boy Some More Raider, and your boy is
Started off in Oakland, now we here. Thought that we was done, we just hit another gear. Look, started off in Oakland, now we here. Hey, pull up with the nation in the silver black gear. Look, 4 games straight, we in the playoffs. Shout out to the Chargers fans, y'all enjoy the layoff.